Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. It's very nice to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we are going to do a bit of end of month. It sounds a bit strange, but my payday is mid-month to mid-month. So I had, oh my goodness me, had a refund that I've been waiting for 3.5, nearly 4 weeks. So that came through yesterday. I've got the £20 left for food, and I had £15. I had £5 in each of my 3 categories, so petrol and stuff. So I thought I'd pull it out and we'd stuff it all into my savings challenge binder. So first of all, we are going to do something with this tropical fruit thing. Apparently it's live cultures and gut friendly and that sort of thing. It was on offer in Waitrose yesterday. There we go. So, chink. They always taste weird. If you buy anything sort of probiotic kimchi like, it takes some getting used to, but I do actually like it now. Trying to cut down on the old, well, just everything else. I never was a big massive sort of Pepsi drinker or anything like that, but I do like genuine full fat red Coke. So whoops. So what we've got is we've got £20 left from the shopping. That was in the other week's video, last week's video. I did not use it. This was because my payday was at the end of last week. Right, so we've got 40. I did manage to get some of this. We've got 55 for the trainers that I sent back. And then we got £15 that were left over in my categories for last month. So some categories, a couple of categories I do keep sort of in the bank, like fuel and usually groceries and things like that. I do carry the odd bit of money around with me, but out here I usually order online. Our Tesco here is quite small and very, very limited in what it carries. So yeah, I usually do all my shopping online. And then I had £3 that I left in the car. Okay, so that is what we are going to be doing today. So we shall catch up on some, do some bits, just have a general chit chat. Let me know how you all are. I know a lot of people are struggling with bits and pieces, so I won't mention any names, but we love you. So always here, my door is always open. I'm not always quick to answer, may I add, but it is always open. So yeah, if you have a problem, or you know, something you think I can help you with, or an ear to listen, I most certainly will. I talk to a lot of you like that, and it seems to be a lot of people are struggling at the moment. So I don't know whether it's the economy or all that sort of thing, and plus, you know, black clouds of stuff hanging over. Not bad at all. I'm not sure what the tropical bit about it is. Lightly sparkling, high fibre, fizzing with live cultures. It does smell, it does taste pretty kombucha-y. Right. So anyway, sit back, relax, people, and I will take your mind off it with my confusion. And yeah, let's just move them in there because that is a bit of warmth coming from there. And hopefully my non-fire. So I did, thank you to the lovely Lila Budget, sort of catch up, but I think I've done something wrong, and I think that I've probably doubled up on stuff, because the 21st is today and we're only supposed to be on the 20th. So I think that those two are wrong, and that should be shifted up one. So I do have my little magic eraser here. I'm glad everyone else's magic eraser looks like that. So 1332, we'll remember that, I think. Yeah, she hasn't drawn for today, and it's my week again next week. Woo! But yeah, so it should be, I think, 1 3 3 and 2, and then yesterday was 3 again, and then today's we haven't done, so I think that's right. If not, does it really matter? We're saving money, so it should all be good. Right, so we will sort this out first of all. So what's that come to? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we've got £12 going in the budget stuff save thingy. So let's have a look. Actually, I'm going to 12. Let's put 15 in there, and I'm going to nick that change because I want it. And actually, I might nick these 5s as well. Oh, we've got quite a lot in here, and we've still got, what's the day, 21st. So we've still got, obviously, my birthday, which is, so we've still got 10 days left yet. So that's really good. Right, so we've got 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. So that means that should be 20, 30, 40. Here we go. So I'm gonna, bless you, Oscar sneezing. So I'm gonna put that in there. So that is exactly £50. Wow, that's a lot considering I have no 5s on here. So anyway, the lovely Hayley at Budget Stuff Save. I've got on my channel, I did start the month. I did the 1st to the 7th. So sorry for all the 6s, everybody, because we all know that they were my fault. So yeah, it's probably why the month is so high. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Hayley does all her business on TikTok. So yeah, and this is the challenge that she does every month. I know some of you join me anyway. Don't need the challenge, you know, just put a little bit away every day or whatever. Even pence, some people are just literally doing pence. So that's that one. So yeah, we'll do that. Haven't actually ticked it off. Let's tick it off because that's ridiculous. And yeah, and then I just tick it off when I'm done. I'm not sure of the accuracy of this month, but we won't worry. Hopefully I'll remember what my choices are the week I do it next week. Yeah, she gets people in the community to do it, and she let me do it next week when it's my birthday. So yeah, because usually my birthday is Halloween, by the way, lovely people. I'm sure everyone's sick of me telling everyone, but usually at the end of the month we have like a count up. But she said that I can do the draw on my birthday as well. So fabulous. So that's that. Budget Stuff Save. Yeah, so in September we got £90. But having said that, we had 2 £5 notes in there last month. So and this, I know a lot of you are copying me now. I'm so glad to come up with the idea that would help people. This is our guilt-free money. So it's my choice. Guilt-free money, or is this one our guilt-free money? I can't remember. Just I make sure that we have just a little allowance, you know, every month, that like, yeah, this is our guilt-free money, which we're going to do now, but just a little allowance whereby you're not putting it towards bills, you're not putting it towards, you know, boring adulting stuff. I shouldn't say boring, adulting stuff. And it's something whereby if you want to go and get a coffee, go and get one. You know, Oscar wants a hot chocolate when we go to the forest or whatever. You know, or Oscar would like a burger when we go to the forest. That kid is so hungry when we're out. I do bring food, but it's just nice to have something hot. Do you know what I mean? Without me worrying that I'm going to take it out of food or, you know, groceries or whatever. I keep a little stash of money with us. And then he can have what he wants and I can have a coffee or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, and I'm glad a lot of you adopted that. It is a lovely thing to have because, you know, otherwise you feel your life's so restricted all the time. And cash stuffing literally allows you to do that, which is why the system works and why it is so fabulous and why I will shout it until I can no longer shout anymore. That it works and that it's good, and I'm pretty sure everyone that joins at this time of year will get on really well with it. And of course I've had a lot of influx of new people. If you do need any help, reach out. I will be doing a beginner's guide to cash stuffing this week as well. just a little bit, you know, for everyone starting. I've had so many people ask me questions, so just gonna do a little video, little quick 10-minute of how to cash stuff. So yeah, we'll do that this week as well, just so we've got, where shall I put my money? No, let's leave it over there. I was going to put it by the Naked Flame, but we both know we all know how accident prone I am. So this is Roller Match by the Rocking Witch. If you are new here, basically this is just the seasonal one. So we are on still autumn, and usually it's £10 for a non-match or £5 for a match. I don't do that, I can't afford to, so my mixed is 5 and the same is 3. Yeah, this is my no guilt spending money, and we managed to get 80 quid in here last month. Obviously it does depend on the rolls. I don't think we're going to get that this month, next month, because we've had quite a few matches and they're only £3, so we will see. Right, I'm not going to use that because if I bounce it off a certain way, it comes out. So we've got orange and orange and brown. Right, so orange and brown, and you will have to forgive me. I do this so quickly that it does usually, I mean, it might look fine from up there, but it certainly doesn't look fine from down here. Orange and brown. So that is £5 in there already. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, orange. Wee. And brown and brown. Right, orange and brown and brown. I think the clocks go back at the weekend, don't they? I'm sorry to depress everyone again. I was like, in the mid of winter, it's like dark at 4:30 here. So, so sorry. I like it when the clocks go back though. I like the dark nights and everything. And I know that there are a few of you out there that also, my next sort of favourite season, I like spring because I can start the garden, but my next favourite season beyond autumn is absolutely winter. Which sounds mental, and people are like, oh, I don't like winter. Absolutely do. Love winter. Winter is full of clothing, thick clothing. Brown and orange and brown, and staying in. So, but I appreciate everyone does everything in the dark. But also you have to think that without winter, we wouldn't have spring. And also in the middle of winter, we get Christmas, which, as I know, people are itching to put their Christmas decorations up. And at one point I would have said you were mental. Now I just say do whatever makes you happy. If you want to put it up the day after my birthday, day after Halloween, then so be it. If you want to put it up now and it sparks joy or whatever and brings you a bit of light, I would absolutely do it now. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm a firm believer in that now. So we've got £15 in here. Let's leave it at that. Love that. Or should we do one more? Yeah, because this is our money. Let's do one more. Right, so we've got 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Brown and orange and orange. Yeah, we'll leave it at that then. Brown and orange. We usually finish this before the end of the month, and I just pop the money in our little purse. I've got a little vellum envelope for our little treats and bits, and that firmly stays in there, and then comes out whenever we need it or whatever. Right, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Goodness sake. I always manage to get a pen on me. The Sharpie army is definitely out. So we've only got 3 more left, and basically that could be another £20. So let's move the lovely candle away. Let's put that in there. Move my little dice tower, put my bits away. And Eva as well, she does provide the dice and there's a different colour obviously for every season. So I do believe, yeah, for winter is blue and then you get purple and blue and pink, but yeah, all of that comes with it, so don't worry about that. The Sharpies are optional. Mine just come in the pack, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered with brown and orange. But I just happen to have a brown, and I don't think I've ever used brown on anything else, so brown is being used up on this. So there we go. Should we have a quick count? I would like to know how much is in there. That would be amazing. So roll and match, let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. And she gives you a little card as well as to what to do. It says if you get a mix of colours, save 10, or 3 of the same colour, save 5. As ever, do what suits your budget. That is far too much for me. I was thinking about doing it like 5 or like £1 or £2, or maybe even doing it with change. Do it as you want to do it, you know. It's your money and it's your savings challenge. They're only guidelines, so I think we've got quite a bit now. We've just put a lot in there. Hey, handsome, up you go if you want. And Teddy asked permission to get up on my bed. What, babe? Right, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Oh, so we could equal next last month's if we get like all of those don't match, but whatever it is, doesn't matter. Look at that lot. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm gonna pinch that. I think I've only got one £10 note left, yeah. So yes, there we go. And very excitedly, my order is in from Cat the Queen Bee Makes. I commissioned her to make me some stuff a while ago. I've got a couple of big events happening next year. So yeah, I've asked her. The proofs have gone in and they were gorgeous, as I said. So all of that is done. I'm waiting for those to come. I'm so excited about showing you them. It's going to be part of my 2026 lineup as well. So yeah, that should be really fun. Also my budgeting book. Oh gosh. I use Jules from Scottish Highlander on a budget. I use her budget binder because I bought it for my friend last year. Let's just close the page because we never know who's watching, do we? Yeah, this one. And I've actually ran out because I started it in October last year, so I had a mild panic on. I've managed to secure another one from a lady on here that makes her own. I will tell you more about it when I get it, but I'm really excited because I didn't think I could get one at this time of year. Obviously everyone's pre-ordering, but yeah, I've got one coming. So this week I will not have to use pen and paper anymore, which will be amazing. Okay, right, so what have we got in here? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, that doesn't seem correct, does it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, I might have to sacrifice that one then because it's all £2 and I've obviously not put enough in the once. Right, so pumpkin patch. Going in a minute. So yeah, it's not officially opened, but we've got to preview, people. We've got to preview. I also in my Ocado order bought a ghost pumpkin from Marks and Spencer's. They are slightly more money, but not only are they white and you can carve them and that sort of thing, you can also eat the middle. I don't know, I think on most of the carving ones that you get in supermarkets, I don't think you can eat the middle. I'm not sure. Please check, don't take my word for that. But this one you can eat and do anything with, so that's what I usually do. I usually choose a pumpkin that I can eat and do stuff with. My pumpkins are pathetic. They really haven't grown this year, but I haven't given them a lot of time. So I'll have to do better with the garden next year, but you know, we've had bits and I'm quite proud of what we have had. So but yeah, I'm gonna have a massive great big pumpkin patch because I've spent a fortune on gourds, pumpkins, edible pumpkins, because I use them in soups and all sorts of things. And if I'd grown my own, a proper pumpkin patch, yeah, I would have saved a fortune. So we're definitely going to do that next year. I did this last year, make zombie pumpkins. They are particularly warty and you can't eat them. If I can find a picture, I will put it up. I think I showed mine. It was quite small. It fitted in my little hands. But I'll show you a picture of the pumpkin if I can't find the picture that I took of myself last year. And yeah, it was really cool. But I need to do more of that. So yeah, pumpkin grower. Wouldn't say expert or anything, but I do like the old gourds, pumpkins, butternut squash, anything like that. The traditional root vegetables from this country are my particular favourites. The sprouts that I had, I gave to the kid's dad, and he's grown those. Those are lovely. So yeah, it's all room here, and you know, but yeah, must do better with the garden next year. So that was a real bad tangent about pumpkins, so I'm sorry if I lost anyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. So we've definitely spotted Halloween pumpkins. I'm not going to put the pumpkin patch because we'll do that next time. Can't watch fireworks yet. Can't attend a bonfire yet. I suppose I could do that. Make hearty soup. We have done that. We did that yesterday. I did that with the tomatoes that I had left. Whatever tomatoes I had left, they went in the pot yesterday. I also managed to freeze some as well. Carve a pumpkin. Watch a horror movie. I don't really watch horror movies. I'm one of those people that has very vivid imagination, and if I watch it, it will haunt me forever. The only exception to that is The Purges. I love those films, and it's about time I watch them again because I haven't watched them for ages. So I will be doing that. This I have to do today, this afternoon as well. I have to make some pastry. Tons of apples downstairs. Oscar's grandparents have got big trees in their garden and she always gives me loads. So I will do that. Also, my mum gave me a few as well from her friend's garden. So I must do that. So what have we got then? What did we get? 2, 4? Was that 4 or 6? Should we just say 6? We'll just say 6. So yeah, so we should have so there's 8, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, yeah, 5 8s are 40. That's £40 altogether. Let's see what we've got in here, and then work out what we should have, and then I should be able to work out what I need to put in, shouldn't I? This is the theory. Let's not guess. Although guessing is fun and it's all saving, so usually my guess is wildly exaggerated. So in here at the moment we have 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, so we've got £25 in there at the moment. How much should I have left? So 25. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 25, so 25. Right, okay, so it is 10, 5, so that's 5. Right, okay. Well, that sorts it out then, doesn't it? That's fine. Okay, and then let's put the rest of this in there. I'm so glad I've got some extra. I did work hard this month to be, you know, just have a little bit left over. We walked a little bit instead of driving. Well, Oscar gets pushed around in his wheelchair if he needs to. But most of the time he's got orthotics and he's on his scooter. So he loves his bike, but his hip placement isn't right on it. He drives with his knee at a completely 90-degree angle, which is not good for his hip or his back. So we haven't done as much cycling this year. But obviously he's due a massive operation at some point. So we'll see. But yeah, he goes around on a little scooter. So it's cool, and it means we can walk the hound and, you know, walk around and stuff. So yeah, he's a good boy and he copes really well. Considering he's, well, if I listed off what was wrong with him, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Oh, he's still got 55 pounds left. Yeah, if I listed off everything that was wrong with him, you'd wonder why he was stood up. But he does stand up quite well as it goes. So let's do... I don't like these being out, so let's do them. So that's 5 and 10. This Magical Forest and dashboard. Cat made dashboards for everything. I love it so much. Is from Cat of the Queen Mates. This is for week 5. We've got a 5-week month in November, and I've just noted on the back what we saved. Last month, £85 was okay. I think in November, because it's that Christmassy time, we're going to have a bit more. So we'll see what we can save. Whatever we can save is fine. It's usually not a week. It's usually only a few days. So it just has to cover, you know, a bit of shopping, a few expenses, that sort of thing. And then, like I keep saying, next year we will sort out something for all year, because there's only so many 5-week months. This year we've had 5. So looking at the 2026 calendar up on my board, oh my goodness me, I have no idea without working it out. But I should imagine there's 5 or 6. Say 5 at £90. What's that? 45, £450. So, you know, maybe do something that collects that amount of money and then just divvy it out. I'm not sure if January is a 5-week month or not. But, you know, all of these things are to be ironed out. And if we can't do it like that, and we have to do it like this, then so be it. It's absolutely fine. We just do it 2 months beforehand. So we've got 37 in there at the moment. We'll need that for 4 weeks time. So I'm sure we will pop £5 and £10 in here and there, and that should be absolutely fine. Right, this one is going to stay in at the end of the month anyway. This is Bougie Christmas. So yeah, every year, me and my mum make an online order to Harrods or Fortnum & Mason or something like that. It's been going on for 2 years now. And whatever I haul, I put in a playlist on my channel, so that'll be like Halloween and Christmas hauls and stuff. And you can see what I bought, and I have to say, I say this all the time, but it is true. The coffee that I got from Harrods last year was the best coffee I've ever had. So we'll definitely be getting that again. What have we got in here so far? Let's have a look. I've put £5 in there, and then again, thanks to Cat of the Queen Mates, she did some dashboards to go with them all. Oh, they're all stunning. So Take Me to the Pumpkin Patch. This is from last year. Let's see what we've got in here. We need about 80 quid maybe for coffee, tea, biscuits, and, you know, like Boxing Day chutney, stuff like that I can offer people when they come round. Let's see what we've got now. I'm so sorry for sniffing as well. It sounds so rude. 10, 15, 25, 35. So we've got 35 in there at the moment. Might come back to this one. It's not really... Oh, 36, beg your pardon. It's not really urgent. So we'll just keep plodding away at this. And I usually do it at the end of November to avoid the rush. And then, of course, I will share it in Vlogmas like I have the last 2 years. So... we've got my birthday treaties. So let's see what we've got in here. We are on Autumn Leaves. We completed the Cozy Nights one, which I absolutely love. This is, of course, by the lovely Emma at Wednesday Plans. So we are on Autumn Leaves. So we've got some leaves to colour in. What have we got? Let's do 5 to start off with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Did not do our woodland walk on Sunday. Teddy was most upset with me, so I will rectify that today. Just been taking him. I mean, I live in the Cotswolds. To be fair, he's spoilt for choice, but I do. It's like chocolate box wherever I go around here. But Teddy likes a particular walk. I have not taken him. So sorry, Teddy. You're going this afternoon, okay? Just to let you know. And also we're going to the pumpkin patch, so Teddy's like, oh, thank you. Okay. So we are doing actually the Christmas edition by Sophie. We got this studio. We're doing her little booklet, which I hide under here. I'll show you in a minute. Nick at Cashback Cute sent me this. Bless her. And it's Cozy Season Savings Challenge. These are £2 each. And then we're crossing this off now. At the moment, we need 2 for £50. Sorry, for £60. So let's do 2, and then maybe we can carry on and put some more in. This will be replaced at the end of the month. I've got something really exciting to do as the last run up to Christmas. But yeah, so 35. Let's see what we've got in there. Yeah, we've got 40, we need 50, so we need 20 in there. According to this, we only need 2. Perhaps I've added that up wrong. Maybe. 20, 30, 40, 50. No, I haven't, I need 2. So let's put the 2 in. We'll finish this up. So, okay, sorry about that, people. Mad coughing fit. It's the back end of this cold. I don't mind, but I don't even smoke really. Anyway, so that is £60 that we've got in here. So that's one go of that done. And then whatever we get in there now is a bonus. So that's that one done. Let's put our Christmassy bits back and we'll mark off £10 on here. I've marked that off on there. Let's see if we can fill this out one more time before the end of the month. Because these are only love the Uggs. These are only £2 each. Oh, and now I've done far too many. Goodness me, Emelita. Right, where's my magic eraser? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. With the rest of them out, Emily. As you can see, when it's wet, it's pretty easy, so. There we go. Lolly, and we'll just pretend I didn't do that. All right. I blame the coughing fit. I do. I blame my coughing fit. We'll just blame that anyway. So that's that one in there. So that's £10 done. So that's done twice. Okay. Let's put our little cards in. Look at that. So this is the little booklet that you get with it, and I just turn them round when I've done it. So I'm only putting £5 in, like Sophie has got on a sheet. You can put it in twice for you can put in £10 for obviously 100, ooh, and 20, or you can do £20, which is, what did I say, 300 and something. Or 200 and something. So my maths is gone right out of my head along with my cold. So yeah, there we go. Look at that, and we've completed them all. So our little booklet is done. I usually would keep them in there, but I'm not sure about bending notes, so I just keep them in here for now. But how cute is that? How could I not get the orange one as well? So lovely, Sophie. We got this studio. We'll come back to that before the end of the month and see how much of Cashback Keep one we can get done. We've got £10 to go. Sure, I probably can take that out of Saturday savings challenges. Okay, right, next one is Autumn Leaves by Emma at Wednesday Plans again. So we'll put 5 in this. This is for self-care. So I am going to put 5 in here. We have done this once. Amazing. So that's 3, 6, 9. Let's do another one, and 10. So we've got 20 in there. Oh no, 20. So that will be 30. Perfect. There we go. We've got 30 in there. Squidgy, squidgy. Wafty, wafty. All right. Oh, I said squidgy. It's because Teddy's led behind me. So undying urge to squidge him, but I can't reach him. Right, okay, so we've got Lorna at Budget Gals. We've got her sweater weather autumn sort of mini savings challenge, which I absolutely love. We should carry on doing these next month, but at the moment we did do the whole hog. Love those ones, and the little pumpkins. But this month we are concentrating on, this is going to be our stake money for bonfire night. Bonfire night, I'll get the chimney out, put the grill across it, and we'll just, you know, and as you know, steaks these days are absolutely astronomical. So, thought I'd better get saving. It's just our little family tradition. And then we have s'mores and things, like proper s'mores, so I will save for those as well. So we've got a couple of weeks yet. So there is that one. It says firework night funds, which it absolutely is. And then the next one we've got, because we finished that one, is campfire cuties, so we will be doing that one as well. And then next month we'll go back to the ordinary ones. But yeah, just want some money for a few niceties to go on the barbecue. And also I got all 4 seasons, and also you get the you can buy the envelopes with it as well. Perfect. So we will be doing these seasonally. You can also use these as like Monday minis and stuff. So yes. Right, this is for our snack fridge upstairs. Did I just put a £5 in there, or was I too busy explaining stuff? No, I did. That's right. That's 25. Oh, dearie me. Ignore me. Did I put 5 in here? Because we all know how I like to yap. 20, 30. Yeah, we did. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop fluffing there. Oh, I tell you, I blame it on being blonde. I really do. We'll blame it on being blonde, shall we? Right, so another 5 in there, which is buy me snackety snacks and tell me I'm pretty. So we've completed this once by the lovely Emma at Wednesday Plans. Love these. This is for our snack fridge upstairs, because obviously Oscar readily run up and down stairs. So while we're upstairs, because we're upstairs at the moment, I've got a little fridge. I've got 2 little fridges up here actually now, and we just keep drinks and snacks and medical stuff and that sort of thing in here. So it's nice to have something to come up to, and then yes, I don't have to keep running downstairs. It's amazing. So we fill up our snack drawers with lots of good things, also a couple of bad things. Well, I say bad, everything in moderation, isn't it? Oscar chooses his own stuff, and actually he's pretty happy to eat fruit. So yeah, he's a good boy. Right, so what have we got left? Oh, look at that. Isn't that perfect? Right, so coin flip. This is by the lovely Sophie. We got the studio again. These are amazing. I got all of these in my birthday haul. We'll be incorporating another couple of these in there. So that is Brock. Say hello to Brock the Badger. And we've completed this once, so we might not. I think I've got some more money in my purse, so if I do roll stupidly and we keep rolling, I will just go and get a couple of quid. Let's have a look. So heads or tails, people? Heads or tails? Could do a duck and a goose for heads or tails, couldn't I? I did have a heads and tails one. I got one, but obviously I don't know where I've put it. Either that or someone has come and stolen it, which is probably more likely to be the case. So seeing as it's green, let's do a little green woodland. And what we will do is I will do odds is heads and tails is evens. So let's have a look. Oh, come out. Okay, so we've got evens, which is 2, sorry, tails, and then that is odd. So that is heads, and then I kicked it away with my feet. It's only me that this happens to. It's just, there we go. So that's perfect. So that is exactly £5. Excellent stuff. So we had tails, heads and tails. So that is a £5. Perfect. We'll leave it at that. So that's our coin flip. What have we got in there so far? Got 15, £19, and that is going towards our 52-week challenge, I do believe, or something in our emergency fund. It's just in our priority binder, our 52-week challenge. So there's that one, and then we've got Catch the Stars. Look at that little bear. He's so cute. Right, and this one is for our credit card, which hopefully should be gone at the beginning of December. I got a bit of a debt update as well. We'll do that on my video tomorrow, which will be our weekly cash stuff in. We are a week behind because of me catching up payday wise. So right, so we've got one to add on there, which is perfect. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, they're so pretty. So that is us caught up. And also the refund took so long. I did not put it in any category. I lost that money the month before, lost it in September. Sports Direct is such a ball ache to get anything back to, so I will never buy anything from them online again, ever. Yeah, it just takes weeks to be picked up, and then it just takes weeks for this and weeks for them to process it, weeks for it to go through, you know, like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, I won't be buying anything else off them ever online. I like their in-store stuff, because there is one quite local, it's just down the road in the next town, so I will go and do that, I think, next time. But yes, the returns policy on some people's stuff is horrific. So oh, I don't know, it's yeah, whatever, isn't it? So we haven't got many to go on there. Roller match is nearly done. Budget stuff saved. The community challenge is keeping to go in. So we've got a bit in there. That's for Christmas, that's for my birthday, that's for self-care. Bonfire night, treats fridge, 52-week challenge, and debt. So yeah, I think we're doing okay. End of month next month, so hopefully we can plow a bit more into this. I can't decide what to do with my 2 new binders. I know this one's got to be replaced, and I've got to sort my month ahead out, and my new Christmas binder. This is by Cat at the Queen Bee Mate. She gifted me this, and I wanted it in the front of here, so I'll put that behind my teddy, just to figure out what I have saved this month and whatever, because I'd like to note it down. So I can't wait to show you my budget binder as well. Should be really cool. It's yeah, so that should be really cool. I will share that with you as well. Anyway, if you are feeling down, you know where I am. I hope that this video has brought you some peace. Should I say peace? Peace, help, relaxation, time to yourself, maybe. So yeah, hear me whittering on, which apparently you all love. So thank you so much. I do love you all for it. Apparently there's no such thing as whittering. So I also like to hear people witter. I know a lot of people on their channel say, oh, I witter, oh, I witter. No, you don't, you're fine. Yes, walking, pumpkin patches this week. And we will see how we get on. So quieter week this week, hopefully, because it's been a bit mental, and we've got stuff going on next week. Hopefully we're going to the Southwest meetup. That's all dependent on Oscar's hospital visit. We are playing a visit to someone in real life next week, fingers crossed, Oscar gets better. So yeah, we're doing that as well. And yeah, we should have a busy week next week, so we're going to have a quiet one this week. So let me know what you're up to. I'd love to know your savings are going as well. I know lots of people are panicking about Christmas. I gave up last year panicking about Christmas. I did a really late series last Christmas, and it was like how to catch up if you're behind. And I have the strange feeling I'm probably going to be doing the same thing this month. I don't know. It just, you know, something comes and takes the wind out your sails, and the first thing I do is get rid of Christmas, because obviously with quite a tight budget, everything else is accounted for, and Christmas is the one that always suffers, I'm afraid. So I'm so sorry. But we have caught up. I have got advent calendars. I will show you those in another video. And yeah, I've been getting little bits and pieces. I do have a little Marks and Spencer's Christmas haul on my channel. Did a few weeks ago, where I got the Christmas cake and the quality street tin, you know, the proper tin, and I got Christmas pudding and stuff like that. I mean, you know, the kids want a few things, and I usually go by the, you know, something they want, something they read, something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. I don't usually go past that, and then I'll give them a stocking with, like, we put jokes in each other's stockings and things like that. But I don't think panicking about it's going to solve anything, and I don't think they're going to miss out. I'm pretty sure that I've said all this year, and especially last year as well, Paige obviously went to uni. That was really strange. She didn't come back until nearly the middle of December. The kids then just wanted to spend time with me. That's all they wanted. Christmas presents are nice, but I think time spent with family is better. So yeah, Oscar was up for that. So was Paige, and Joel was as well. So, and he lived away, and of course now he lives here. So it's nice to have, would be nice to have everyone in the same house at Christmas. But yeah, it did surprise me last year that the amount of places that we went to, that the only thing that they really enjoyed was being with me. So, you know, let that be a lesson that I undertake this year as well, that, you know, you can't spend any better than your time with people. Mum especially, we're spending lots of time with Mum. My brother's going to be away. He's married to an African lady, so he will be going to Africa. He's going, so he won't be there for Christmas, so I assume Mum will come here. And then obviously I've got siblings abroad. My sister's abroad. We miss her as well. But yeah, it's just, you know, time to reflect. And that's another thing I like about winter as well, is that I know that life, you know, in this day and age is very, you know, go, let's do this, let's do that. You know, you can't sit down for a minute. You know, you have to be, you know, a mum, and you have to have a job, and your house has to be up together, and you have to be up together, you know, and you have to get your finances sorted, you know, and, you know, you have to look like some model or other, you know, you have to get your head and your nails done, and, you know, all that sort of thing. But I mean, all of that is by the by. I think that you have to look after yourself so you can look after your children and your family, and your boyfriend, husbands, whoever. But I think that I have learnt a lot this year about pulling back from stuff as well. Spend time with who matters and not with who don't. Don't be afraid to say no. I've done a lot of that this year as well, which has freed up a lot of time. Lost me a lot of friends, freed up a lot of time. Do I miss those friends? Absolutely not. Because I realise now, okay, we're getting so deep now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you just tuned in for the cash stuffing and the savings challenges. It's like tea time with Emily at the moment. But I really haven't missed their company. And I realise how much of a drain people like that are on you. People in real life I'm talking about. I talk to a lot of you on here and I love you all, you know that. But yeah, people in real life, no. I seem to, because obviously I'm that empathetic person, seem to get a lot of problems thrown at me, you know, but that was it. There was no giving, but how are you, Emily? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. You know, oh, how are you, Emily? Oh, well, I'm having problems with so-and-so, do you know what I mean? I'm having a hard day. Things like that you can't say to people. They're energy vampires and they suck the life right out of you. And I'm very, very careful about who I give my time to now. So yeah, one of my goals for this year was to be more mindful, and really, I mean, even in a busy society, you can slow down. It is possible. And I'm living proof of that, because of all the appointments that we go to, all the stuff that I have to sort out with Oscar. We have led a much simpler life for the last 6 months, I have to say. And I love that. I love that meme that says, the one about, you know, oh, I paid my rent, so I'm going to stay in, or you know the one I mean. I paid my rent, so why would you go out? I'm going to stay in. I'm going to enjoy my bathroom and my bedroom and, you know, and everything and whatever. And it's true, you know, you've worked hard, you paid your rent. Why keep going out? You know, you have beautiful home. You can spend time with people in. I mean, we home educate, so that's easy for us, you know. But when you work outside the house all the time and that sort of thing. But yeah, there is, that absolutely cracks me up. And that was me this month, you know, I've paid my rent and I'm staying in. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I just waffled on for the last 10 minutes. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're saving for. You're thinking about 2026. I am sort of thinking about 2026. I'm not a massive future girl. I tend to live, you know, like for the next few weeks or months. I really should think about what I want to do in the future and that sort of thing. But I don't just the thing about having, you know, disabled children, your mind, unless it's about him, you know, like, because I can tell you what he's going to have done when he's like 14 and 15 at the hospital, but I can't tell you what I'm going to do next week. So, you know, it's I got to think more laterally then, if you like, about my own bits and pieces as well. But we'll get round to it. And obviously, God helps with that. Obviously has a plan for us, whether you believe in that or not. I absolutely do. So I want to be mindful of that, and allow that to happen as well. So yeah, it's just been a thoughtful year, and yeah, that's what I like about winter, is it's quite a thoughtful time. Obviously we get Christmas, and we all know the real reason for the season. And it's just a time to slow down and spend time with people that you love. And that's what I like about winter, you know, not the dark nights. And I know people get that seasonal disorder and whatever. But I think that without autumn, you wouldn't have spring either. You wouldn't appreciate spring. If it was spring all year round, you wouldn't appreciate spring. If it was summer all year round, you wouldn't appreciate summer. Trust me, I have relatives in really hot climates, and they don't appreciate it all the time. They would kill to have an autumn. So we're very, very lucky in this country that we get all 4 seasons, although that does work out to be expensive in clothing terms. But yeah, so anyway, I'll stop philosophizing, and I will say goodbye. Be back tomorrow with a cash stuffing and a debt update. I've got stuff to tell you. I am trying to look at 2026 a little bit. I did have a look through my all my savings challenges and stuff. I'm going to have to categorize those. So let me know down below how you categorize your stuff. Do you do them in people? I might do them in people. You know, like I've got just a shed ton of stuff from like Nikki at Cash But Cute, Kat at the Queen Bee Makes, You know, all of Budget Lux's stuff, I've still got all of her stuff, and I think I'm going to keep it for 2026. I have had all this stuff in my binders for like, what, 3 years now? Must be 3 years, 2 or 3 years easily. And I don't see any point in spending money to replace them when they are Lush. So yeah, and you know, just either categorize them by season or month, or, you know, let me know how you do it. I would love to know how you do that. Yeah, because that boggles my mind at the moment, how I'm gonna categorize everything. I would love to know how you do it. Anyway, we're getting on for 55 minutes. That's just ridiculous. I'm so sorry, but I hope you enjoyed chatting. Yeah, always here for you. You know that. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you. God bless your families. The sun has come out. I am going to run to that woodland now with Teddy and Oscar, of course. And I will say tink. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. God bless everyone. Bye. Bye bye.